Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of writing linear functions. This is standard A.4C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 26 of the 2023 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. Alright, so we know we have a table showing the number of customers each hour after an online sale began, and we need to write a function, right? So f of x is going to best model the data in this table. So this is a real-world situation, so we're going to have to just kind of make our best effort on this. And it looks like, even though they kind of looks like we have a negative slope here, but other than that, it looks like we are going to be writing this in our slope-intercept form. At the very bottom there, the y equals mx plus b. So let's just use that here. So we're going to keep that in mind, that y equals mx plus b. And we are definitely going to need our calculator. So let's open that up. All right, so what do we have here? Well, let's find the slope. Remember, the slope is going to be my change in y over my change in x. Okay, so let's just, that's my y2 minus y1. That's my x2 minus x1. So let's just start with these ones, right? Let's just say x1, x2, y1, y2. Really, so that slope is going to be 256 minus 296. And that's going to be 2 minus 1. So really that's just going to be negative 40 over 1. So this one looks like it's a negative 40 slope. But since it's a real-world situation, you don't want to just lift off of that one. So let's do another set. Let's say this is my x1 right here, and let's make this my x2. Let's make that my y1. Let's make that my y2. So now I'm going to have 51 minus 215 over 7 minus 3. Okay, so 51 minus 215. That's going to give me negative 164 over 4. Okay, so that looks like it's going to be negative 41. All right, so that one right there is negative 41. So that's looking pretty consistent, negative 40, negative 41-ish. Let's reverse it here. Let's put my x1 right here, and let's go back up to the top, my x2 right there. x1, or my y1 and my y2. Okay, so my x1 is going to be 1 minus 6. My y1 and y2 is going to be 296 minus 89. Okay, so 296 minus 89. That's going to be 207 over negative 5. Yeah, negative 41. Okay, so we're pretty good. We've got a negative 40, negative 41, negative 41.4. So my m, let's call my m is going to be equals negative 40-ish. Okay, negative 40-ish. Now, we need the y-intercept. Okay, so we need this mx plus b. It would have been really great if they would have given us a 0, because if they would have given us a 0, that's our y-intercept, right? The y-intercept is what happens when x equals 0. But we could just take this slope, and we could say, you know what? Every time you go down, you're losing 40. So if you wanted to go to that 0, you could just add 40, right? Let's just take my 296, and let's just add 40. Okay, so that looks like if I were to add 40, that's going to be 336 when y equals 0. So my best estimate here is going to be this y equals negative 40x plus 336. Now, they don't like that negative 40x, so they end up reversing it. They say, and they don't say y, they say f of x equals 336 minus 40x. The closest one there is going to be B. That's our answer.